the gifts of life. As usual, I'm about to take off with my daily routine, my exercise, but before I do so, as my custom is, I want to share something with us which I have entitled The 3 Ways to Access Open Doors. The 3 ways to access open doors. 1, we have the barbaric way, the sane way, and the majestic way, which I call BSM. The barbaric way, the sane way, and then the majestic way. The 3 ways to access any open doors in life. Now, with the barbaric way, people access doors when they don't have keys to the room. They don't have keys to the space and keys to the room, and they still want to have access. They use the barbaric way, which by which they force doors open. They blow it open. Soldiers do that, armed robbers do that, thieves do that, and when people lose their keys to their rooms or to their space they want to have access to, they also use the force means to access the space. So that one I call the barbaric way. And then the second one, which is the same way to access any space or any open door, is to use the key to the place and just gently open and have access to the space. That is the same way. So we have the barbaric way where force is applied to get doors open for access to space or rooms. And then we have the same way, sanity. The same way is to have the key to the place and then gently insert the key, open the space, and have access to the place. And then the third one is the majestic way. The majestic way to have access to rooms or to a space or to a door is to have it open majestically for you by the doorkeeper or the in charge or someone assigned to the place to do so. They open for you and usher you in to have access to whatever you are looking for. So these are the 3 ways to access rooms or any door in life. BSM, the barbaric way, the same way, and the majestic way. When someone have access to the key to a place, they don't struggle, they don't panic, they don't stress. They just walk straight to the door, locate the keyhole, insert it, open it, and then voila. And then the third and the last way is the majestic way. The majestic way is to be treated like a VIP. The majestic way is to be treated like a king, like a queen, like a prince, like a princess, like a person of dignity. A noble person, where someone opens the door, ushers you in, and then you become the celebrity, so to speak. So, we find that in life, people try to force their way into places, so they can have an advantage, they can have access to things. And impatience make people use the barbaric way, they use force to get access to places. And then when people have access to keys, you do the work yourself. When you have the key, you do the work yourself. You understand what I'm saying? When you have a key to the place, you just walk in there, insert the key, get the place open, and then you have access to whatever you are looking for. But the most honorable one is the third one, which I call the majestic way, where the room is made for you, space is created for you. Everybody gives way because you are here. They usher you in, and then everybody set their eyes on you. Who is this man? Who is this woman? Who is this girl? Who is that boy? How come they open the door for him? The door to the car, the door to the room, the door to the place for him. Well, I find that impatience. There's a lesson I took, studying the book, thinking this morning about Hannah in the Bible, Hannah and Peninnah, the rival, and then Elkanah, this man who married two wives, and the other one, Peninnah, had a lot of kids. Hannah didn't have one. Hannah had to force, she was always unhappy because she didn't have kids. And the rival was always insinuating her and all that and all that. But Hannah's attitude was to be unhappy, to just be unhappy. She's not happy with the rival and the rival's children, and is not happy with the husband. The husband said, "No, I said, Hannah, I love you so much. I mean, even more than 10 sons to you. Why are you doing this to yourself?" But Hannah kept on becoming sorrowful and unhappy. And one day she went to the house of God, cried, and God heard her prayer and gave her a son called Samuel. But what I want to say is that, fine, Hannah had a key of prayer to open the door, for God's mercy to reach her to have the child. But the other side of it is that she could have also chosen, people only talk about the positive side, okay? She could have also chosen to enjoy her marriage, enjoy her husband, and even enjoy her rival and her rival's children. It's possible, man. You play with the kids, you back them, you even help your rival to take care of your children. Once you trust God, you wait for your time. One thing I've realized is that when we wait for God's timing, in His own time, He makes all things beautiful. There are many ways to receive things from God. Through faith, aggressive faith, in prayer, and everything, you get what you want. Another way also is to patiently wait on God, trust Him, trust God, and not use violence. Enjoy what you have, the moment you have, the life you have, the time you have, the people around you, the relationships you have, your business, everything, your family. Enjoy everything whilst you patiently wait on God. And the Bible says that in His own time He's made all things beautiful. That is not to say when you're waiting you should be lazy, but what I'm trying to teach or say is that when we wait patiently on God, in His own time, at the right time, God comes through for us, and He does it with a third approach, which is the majestic approach, which is the approach M. I said the approaches are what? BSM. The barbaric means, the sane means, and then the majestic means. When we wait for God's time and He comes through for us, it becomes honorable. Everybody is wowed. You get what I mean? Everybody is wowed. Now Hannah fought, even her own husband will not enjoy, will not even eat at the party, at the feast. She will not even eat. The husband will give her a double portion. She will not appreciate it. She just wants a child. Will not even pay attention to the husband and have time with the husband and enjoy life. All she was looking for was a child. If I don't get a child, I will die. Give me a child or I die. That kind of attitude. At the end of the day, when she was even giving the child, she didn't even enjoy the child. I think just about 3 years or so. Yeah, I think so, 3 or 6 years, I've forgotten. I need to cross-check. She had to send the child to the church, to the house of God. And the child, she didn't even have the privilege of raising her own child because, she had to make vows and say all kinds of things. And finally, she fulfilled her vow and everything. But what I'm trying to say is that if she had waited for God's timing, certainly God would have shown her mercy. God would have come through. God is a faithful God and all that and all that. And she would have her own child, raise her own child, train the child the way she wants the child to grow. Yeah, fine, Samuel became great, but then she only got a chance of seeing Samuel occasionally, and it's not easy for a mother. You understand what I mean? I'm not a woman, but I know what it feels like. It's not easy for a mother, a child to be separated from the mother and all that. So what I want to share with us is that let's be patient in life. Let me tell you this story. There was this story of some school children who are close from school, and they were all waiting and fighting over the next car that comes to get home quickly, okay? So this car comes, they all rush and fight, some fall down, some trample on others, and some fight among themselves just to get inside the car, and then when it's full, the car will go, the next one will come like that and like that. And there was this young girl who stood afar, a little away from the crowd and the hustle and bustle, and was just watching them. And then beside, not far away from the little girl, schoolgirl with a bag, a lunchbox, holding a lunchbox and her bag at her back, close to her was a roasted plantain seller. And the woman looked at the girl and said, your colleagues are fighting and getting access to the car and going home. You'll be here. Don't go and fight. You will be here and nightfall will catch you here. You will be here till night falls. So go and hustle, go and fight. The girl didn't answer. She just stood there quietly. And after a while, a few minutes after the woman had, spoken to the girl harshly that way, in came this long, beautiful, black, dazzling limo. The limo pulled over. The chauffeur, the driver came out and opened the back door and ushered the little girl into the car, closed the door, and jumped on the steering wheel and made away. And then everybody, like the school children, the woman, the people selling there, and everybody, they were all wowed. You get what I mean? They were all surprised. They were all taken aback. They said, "Whoa, who is she?" Apparently, there was this kind of a coat of arms printed on the limo. So they started talking. What is she? Is she royalty? Is she that? Is she that? Who is she? Whose child is that? Where is she from? And all that and all that. It was beautiful. The girl chose the third approach, the majestic approach for open doors. You get what I mean? So if we will wait patiently for God's timing and for God's timing. It doesn't mean we should be lazy, but whatever you find your hands find to do at every point in time, do it with all your heart, your mind, be focused on whatever you are doing. And, value what you have for now. Be content with what you have for now. Don't be complacent, but be content with what you have for now. Give it your best. If it's your education, study your life out. If it is work to your bone. You get what I mean? Do your best. That's what I'm trying to say. Give your best in every circumstance, every situation you find yourself. Don't worry yourself about what you don't have, but be appreciative of what you have today. Be grateful for what you have today, and love it. Give it your heart, your time, your energy, your everything. And as you focus on what you have today, it will get to a point that what you are focusing on will naturally cause doors to open for you. This is a mystery I'm teaching you. The word of God said that whatsoever your hands finds to do with all your might. Okay? Now what happens is that when you focus on whatever you are doing at a particular point in your life, whatever you have and you are doing, you do it well, that thing has the ability to open doors and usher in the other things you are craving for that you do not yet have. I get what I'm saying. Bible says in every labor there is profit. So I encourage you this morning, don't forget as you go through the day and the week, do not forget about what we just learned this morning, the 3 ways to access open doors. That is what BSM. The barbaric means, the sane means, and the majestic means. I want to believe that you like the majestic one. I mean, nothing can be compared to, all eyes beholding you, and then lo and behold, the car door is open for you. You enter majestically. The door is shut, or a door to a place, a program. Everybody just, but you get to your turn, and it's like they pay attention to you. They escort you majestically to your seat. They open door for you. They escort you to your seat and all that and all that. God's word says that when you even go for a program, do not desire to sit in front. Just sit at the back and let them call you from the back to come to the front. I mean, how honorable is that? You get what I mean? Yeah, so this is a little to share with you. Do not forget BSM. the barbaric means to access open doors. All the three means you will surely have access to the door, to the room you are looking for. But you see, with the barbaric means, you end up destroying the door, and there is no more safety after you've got access to what you are looking for in the room. And then the same one by which you have your own key to open is also great, but it's more honorable when the door is open for you. So God says, I've set before you an open door. No man can shut it nor close it. He said, I've set before you a double door, okay? No man can shut it. He said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I open and no man can close it. I close it and no man can open it. Be encouraged with this short insights from me. God bless you as you go through the day. But as usual, my training session takes off. Come on, join me to train. Yeah. As usual, we start with our push-ups. So let's go with our push-ups. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I just did 50 push-ups. I can do several sets, 50. But for the sake of time, just trying to round off with the video and not bore you with too much. I'll just do this 50 and then we'll continue. Yeah, you hop on one leg, it strengthens your leg, your joints, your whole weight comes on that one foot. You do that over and over, strengthen your muscles and your joints. You become fit, see. Like I always say, when you do this, it makes you breathe in and out, all your blood flows perfectly into your brain, into the other parts of your body. You become fit and healthy, you see. Yeah, okay, so let's do some squattings. Squatting is very good. Strengthens your legs. Your muscles are stretched and relaxed. Your joints. When you do this, your joints feel kind of lubricated. That's the only way I can describe it. Your joints feel lubricated. You become flexible. You move about freely. You see? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be going to lift ourselves over the bar. Then we'll come back and skip. Yeah. Now let me do the baboon thing. The chimpanzee and baboon thing. Yeah, I love it. You see, anytime I exercise like this, and I go through my day, I feel strong, fit, confident, you know? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the bar, raise ourselves over the bar, as we've been doing. I hope you're watching. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. It's good. I feel so good. Yeah. I feel so good. I'll do a few skipping, and then I do squat also. So skipping is great. It's not expensive buying this. I encourage you to inculcate this into your daily routine. Exercise is great. Do it. When you start, the next morning you feel pains. But you see, it's worth it. Self-inflicted pain produces great results. You are in shape, you are fit, you are healthy. You see? Yeah. So, I have this. I'll press it. I'm feeling thirsty. I didn't bring my water out here, but I'll be done soon. So, I encourage you that anytime you're training, you're exercising, have your bottled water by you, because sometimes your throat can get dry up and it will make you feel uncomfortable. But when you have your water, when you experience that, you just take a sip and then you continue with your training. You're going to be fine. Yeah. So I press this as often and as many times as possible. Because I do this, when I shake hands with very young guys, they feel the firmness of my grip and they go like, whew, you are very strong. Yeah, because I train for it. Sometimes I play with the guys. We try to squeeze our hands and see who will give up first. You know, if you give up, you lose. So it's lovely. It's a beautiful thing to do these things for yourself, to keep you fit all the time. So now, let's go on to stomach exercise. Yeah, like I keep telling you, you must not wait to have everything before you think of exercising. You can always and always and always improvise using whatever crude means. Whatever crude means, you know how, use it. Whatever crude means, you know how, Use it to train. It's good for you yourself. See? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do this till it begins to hurt in your abdomen. Yeah. Then you can pause and come back again. Now, as often as you do this, hardly will you develop a pot belly. Most people who have pot bellies are not happy with their lives because it doesn't make them smart. It doesn't even make them look good in their clothes, see? Yeah. So, I do it till it begins to hurt here. I take a pause, then I come back for another set. But like I told you earlier, because of the video, I wouldn't want to make it too long. I'll just do up to a point, and then I pause. Yeah. Then I pause to continue outside there. I take a pause and then I continue. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. It's always a delight. Do remember, after watching, do subscribe. If you find value in this video, share it with your friends also. Let them also learn something. But above all, as you go through your day, do not forget about the 3 things I shared with you. BSM. The 3 ways to access any door or to access any room. The barbaric way, the barbaric means, the sane means, and then the majestic means. So do not forget, choose the one that you think is suitable for you. God bless you, and may you have a wonderful day.